Well, I guess you could say that not getting another Escape from New York is a real tragedy.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
oh, oh.
I'm sorry. I'm so
It's the way you worked it in.
I apologize. If you're busy, if you have to take a few more calls, I won't hold it against you. So with Escape from LA, I've read before that you actually prefer this film to the original, that you think that this is a better movie than the original. I wondered if that still holds true, and also if you have a favorite scene of yours in this movie.
Well, that's partially true. I am preferential. I prefer parts of Escape from LA. I prefer the theme of it, although I guess Escape from New York was a tinier idea. Everybody could grasp it quickly. But the themes of deporting people from LA is not so far from the truth these days. So I kind of prefer that, the prescience of that.
Of that element. And do you have like a favorite scene in the movie that either to watch as an audience member you love, or a particular like favorite memory of filming a scene?
Well, every scene was just a delight to film. And I guess you can tell I'm being sarcastic. Uh, well, the big memory I have is uh, we shot the Disneyland sequence in the movie at the Universal backlot in the North Hollywood or Lancashire, I guess. And we shot the battle scene, big war, and there's the mayor of North Hollywood is a disc jockey, famous Rick Dees is his name. And I guess we made a bunch of noise all night long. So he got up and he got us, we couldn't shoot any live ammunition. So we had to put it all in later. So the big, huge battle scene was pew, 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 just making it.
The glamour of Hollywood.
It's always glamorous.
Um, Now I know when people think of like their favorite scenes from the movie, the surfing scene with Peter Fonda is a favorite among many audiences. And I know that David Jones kind of takes responsibility for planting that seed for filming that. Um, and I wondered, since some of the
Oh,
I'm sorry.
who's David Jones?
One of the producer, or one of the prop guys, I believe, recommended it, and uh, but I guess that is incorrect. It was all your idea to have the surfing scene.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, then glad we can set that straight. But I know that there's some elements of the movie that, like the special effects at the time, there were some challenges that were faced. And do you kind of like how George Lucas goes back and like revisits and updates special effects? Do you like ever look back on your movies and think like, oh, I kind of want to tweak that or update it, or work on it a little bit more?
Have to remake the whole movie, and I want to do that. The hell with it. It's done. It's done.
Well, and obviously, you worked with Kurt on this film to write this. I know that Kurt was super passionate about it, but then, when it came out in theaters, it didn't do huge numbers, and now it's more of a cult favorite and has a cult following. Those financial numbers maybe stopped some of the discussions of a sequel, but like I know Ghosts of Mars was kind of an idea that might have been Snake Plissken. Like, have there been any legitimate talks in the recent years of like you and Kirk getting together to do another one?
Nothing that Kurt and I do is legitimate. It's all illegitimate. No, not seriously. No.
Right.
Oh, that there's a couple guys over at 20th Century Fox who are working on a reboot of this whole thing. And they've got a director. I'm not sure who it is, but maybe you know.
Well, I know Lee Winnell, who did The Invisible Man and did Up. I know he was working on writing it, but I don't think the director was actually announced yet. But like, it's kind of like what you did with Halloween, where you came back and you produced it and you composed the score. Like, if they go ahead with a director, right? If everything's moving forward, do you think Escape from New York, like if there's a reboot, could they convince you to come back?
Yeah, that if you have a monetary figure involved, sure. Absolutely.
Good to know. Well, and you talk about Kurt Russell and obviously how important and significant he was as Snake Plissken. And if there's going to be a reboot, clearly they are not going to reboot it with Kurt Russell. They'll probably find a new actor. You know, Wyatt Russell has a small part in Escape from LA, but Wyatt Russell says he does not want to do a Snake Plissken movie.
Yeah.
I wondered what you thought, maybe either about like Wyatt Russell, if you think he could step into his father's boots, or if you think there's like,
He's really good. Wyatt's really good. But it's up to him and up to Kurt. And I don't know what they're gonna do. They may even go for a female.
that'd be interesting. I mean, is there a performer that like you particularly like or that you're a fan of that you feel like kind of captures maybe not even necessarily Snake, but like do you think could be a good like Kurt Russell really channels the Kurt Russell energy?
There's nobody like Kurt, and there's nobody like Snake, male or female. So
My only connection with Kurt is that we were born in the same city in Massachusetts, but that's
Massachusetts.
yeah. So I'll take it. It's the only connection I have, but I'll take it.
Also, a famous Bee Gees song, Massachusetts. You'd probably know that's before your time.
I mean, a little bit. I know you were talking to people about singing a little bit earlier, so I'll spare you my attempt at recreating the beat.
Oh, if you have something, now's the time.
Well, I guess you could say that not getting another Escape from New York is a real tragedy.
Oh,
Oh, oh, oh.
I'm sorry. I'm so
It's the way you worked it in.
I apologize. If you're busy, if you have to take a few more calls, I won't hold it against you.
All right.
Well, I brought it up a little bit earlier, that it seems kind of like Kurt Russell's Snake Plissken kind of ended with Escape from LA. And of course you're producing and composing Halloween Ends. And obviously the name Halloween Ends, like, do you see any way that franchise will continue? Like after Halloween Ends, will it be a Season of the Witch route where Halloween will have to like completely reinvent what Michael Myers might be?
Let me explain the movie business to you. If you take a dollar sign and attach it to anything, there will be somebody who wants to do a sequel. Okay, and it will live. If the dollar sign is not big enough, no matter what, it will not live.
So I would not be surprised if Halloween Ends, the S, they just change to a dollar sign so that they can keep the franchise going.
I don't know, man. I don't know. This time I do not know. They really want to add, they're gonna shut it off, end it. So that's what David has in mind. So that's fine.
Well, and with Escape from LA coming out on 4K, what are you most excited about with this release? Like, is it just that fans have been, championing this film for so long? Are you just excited that more people are going to see it? Or is this, another like, hey, as long as 4K comes with a few extra zeros on the check addressed to John Carpenter, you're excited.
What check? No, I'm excited about all those things. It's on 4K, that fans can see it, and it's preserved on a better format. I'm excited by all that.
Yeah. Well, and when it comes to like revisiting some of your properties and reviving some of your properties, I know that you're working with Blumhouse on the Halloween movies, and that Blumhouse is also working on a new The Thing. And you like previously said that you might be involved in it. Are you still possibly involved in it? Are there any updates on that?
There are updates that I am not allowed to speak of. We'll see. We shall see. Never say never in the movie business. Never say never.
Well, and there are two specific things that I made promises to people that I would bring up with you. So hopefully you can humor me. Keith David. Last time I spoke with Keith, I said I'd put in a good word for him, that you and him should work together on a new project, and that he even pitched being an alien in a new They Live.
Ha, ha. Well, I'd love to work with Keith. I really love him as an actor. Oh, and I'm going to take that to heart. Keith as an alien, and They Live Again. Okay, we'll see.
There you go. That's you. They Live Again. You already got your title there. And another one that I did want to bring up is I spoke to the members of the band Churches, and they loved collaborating with you. And since the last thing you directed was the Christine music video, I said I would plug, either their song Violent Delights or their song Final Girls. I said, hey, next time I talk to John, I'll see if I can get him to direct a music video for one of those songs. So that's sure.
All you got to do is ask me.
If it's that simple, be careful, because you're probably about to get some phone calls and some emails from Churches.
Okay.
But you'll consider it at least.
Yes.
Well, and obviously your musical career is just as exciting, just as important as your directing career, as your filmmaking career. And I brought up Churches. Also Trent Reznor remixed the Halloween theme not too long ago.
That's right.
Is there, could we expect you to collaborate with more musicians? Like, is there a musical group you're particularly interested in, like Nine Inch Nails? Could you ever do a more formal collaboration with Trent?
I want to play with ZZ Top.
Like, actually, not a remix situation, but actually, like, join them on stage?
I'll do anything. I want to join them. I don't have a beard, but
I mean, give it some thought. I know you've already got the shades, John.
yeah.
I've seen you in concert. I know you've got ZZ Top shades to bring out on stage with you.
Yeah, I do.
Well, and one of the last things here is I've been super excited and really looking forward to the Tales for a Halloween Night project that you've been working on, the TV series, and it came and went and came and went, and like, is there any progress on that? Is there any?
There's progress, but it's always being held up by COVID.
Right.
So we're trying to get it finalized. Sure.
And does it have a home? I know it was at Sci-Fi and then it left.
It has a home. I won't tell you about it right now. I'll tell you about it when it finally comes to fruition.
Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to chat, John. It was great to really get the chance to revisit, spend more time with Snake Plissken, and revisit that film and all the the hang gliding, the surfing. There's so many fun scenes in that movie, so I'm really excited for more people to get to revisit it on 4K.
Thanks, man.